Welcome back to Rise of the Argonauts. We're heading further into the western swamp on Kithra. We're going to find the last of our Kithran citizens. And we're going to be putting a stop to the Ionian menace. Wait, is this a pathway? What's with the super secret pathway that leads to nothing? Whatever the case is, my friends won't go down it. Hello? Anybody here? Ruh-roh. It's a lot of guys. Oh, and a lot of fight happening now. I love that I whiffed both of those. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. These guys really cannot stand up to the Fist of Ares. Get quite a bit of life back, too. Get him while he's down. Achilles, get out of the way. You're dead too. Let's go. All right. What do we got back here?
Thank you. I was hoping you'd find me out here.
You were aware of our presence?
In a sense, in Athena's sanctuary, we could feel the passage of time, but not as you do. Others who have come, we see only as passing shadows. But you are clear to us. As you approached, I could see fully again. I'm glad you came when you did. Not for my own sake, you understand, but for the child's.
Eleni is with the girl now.
Then Demetria is in good hands. But I must hurry back. The girl's fever must be broken soon, or it will kill her.
Temple?
Cassia, do you know what's happened in the temple?
Not since I left to tend to Demetria. I was serving as the High Priestess Medusa's personal healer. So I have seen firsthand the changes that have occurred in the temple since Phaedon arrived. Changes to our laws, our customs, and to Medusa herself.
Laws?
What were the changes to the law?
Before, we had a system of laws that were established so that everyone would know them. Phaedon gave more powers to the judges, allowing them to decide cases as they personally saw fit. Of course, Phaedon often sits as judge himself.
Customs?
How did Phaedon influence your customs?
The temple and the village were once closely joined. The priest would often come to the Ring of Virtues and speak with the people directly. They would even bring the fleece there and use it to heal the suffering. Phaedon stopped all that. Ordinary people are no longer allowed in the temple. And the fleece is not allowed out.
Medusa?
What happened to Medusa?
Medusa was always a bit vain. Athena, forgive me for saying so. It is her great weakness. Phaedon played to that vanity. He feeds her constant flattery. She was once serious and concerned about her station and the people. But more and more, she has ceded her authority to Phaedon, while she spends her days in idle amusement.
Go, Cassia. Return to the village where it's safe.
I will. I just pray I'm not too late to save Demetria.
Wow, look at that hustle. Kithrin Redeemer restored the people of Kithra. Alright, let's check out our quests real quick. We still have Purged the Ionian Threat and Return to the Silver Order. So let's go do those as well when we get back. I didn't see any Herms out here, so I'm a little... Oh, well, speak of the devil.
Here, did proud Arachne hang herself after realizing the folly of her arrogance. The Weaver, whose skill was flawless but whose wisdom wasn't, chose to challenge Athena herself. Arachne wove a tapestry disrespectful to the gods. When compared to the noble work of Athena, Arachne could not bear her shame. Athena took pity on Arachne and turned her lifeless form into a spider.
Is weaving something to boast about? Seriously, do I care if someone's the finest weaver in all of Greece? Of course not.
Oh, Achilles, never change. A little strange, I don't know what that back there is for, but... Also, that is not all of the Herms, but there is still an entire upper area of Kithra we haven't been to once we enter the temple gates, so definitely going to be some stuff up there that I am really excited to see. Seriously, I was not expecting to enjoy this game as much as I do, but I'm having a blast with it. I know I voiced some complaints back at the beginning of the game, but they've all since been rectified as the game has progressed, and honestly, this game's just better than I thought it would be. Alright, let's go check out the Silver Order.
The hero of Kithra returns! Jason of Iolcus, behold the fulcrum of justice. This mace was once used as the ceremonial scepter of the leader of the Silver Order. We hereby present it to you as an honorary member of the Order and a hero of Kithra. 3 cheers! Hail, hail! 3 cheers! Hail, hail! 3 cheers! Hail, hail!
Thank you all. May your order long flourish.
Alright. All mace attacks have a chance to stun enemies on hit and a large chance to stun when a shield is destroyed. The Ares Skullcracker aspects enhance this. Let's give it a try. Worst comes to worst, if I don't like it, I'll just switch back to the Fist of Ares.
Bless Ericos, he means well. But thank Athena you arrived when you did.
Ericos?
That was some battle we had. We must have slain 50 of those Ionians between us.
Yeah. You know what? He slayed at least 30 of them. He did more than I did. Who else? Oh yeah. The little girl and the healer.
There, child. How does that feel?
Better. It's not as hot anymore.
You've done it, Cassia. Thank you.
Thank the herbs, not me. Or this man and his friends, or yourself for that matter, for pointing them to me. Without you all, I'd still be in the swamps.
A shared effort.
Few deeds are done alone. We all played a part.
You both are humble and strong with Athena. I'm afraid I still have much to learn.
Worry not, Eleni. No matter who you are, life will freely provide you many lessons in humility.
Seer of Humility restored Cassia and saved the child. Gave entrance to the Temple of Athena, Judge of Virtue. Alright, so we've lit up all the virtues.
On behalf of Kithra Village, I want to thank you. You have restored not just the Ring of Virtues, but our people as well.
It was Athena's will that you be saved. Now, our business lies in the temple.
Be careful. Ionians followed Perseus inside before the gates closed, and Phaeton may still be there as well.
All right, here we go. Oh, they just have a window straight
Something's
into
been
here.
bothering me. That odd little girl, Strixa. Where'd she run off to?
I have a feeling we'll see her again.
A feeling, huh?
Yeah, that is what I said. Uh-oh. Fight time. Ow. Get out of the way, buddy. I can't hit your friend. Ooh, that's a good combo. Alright, we got another Herm here.
Ahead lies the Temple of Athena, sanctuary of the Golden Fleece. Praise and glory to Athena the Bright-Eyed, Athena the Virgin, Athena of the city.
Sanctuary of the Golden Fleece. Who's in charge of keeping these things current?
I love all the sass Achilles keeps bringing. Alrighty tighty. Excuse me. Real quick, let's check our quests. Yeah, we just have these two. More Ionians. Just die already, dude. Oh wow, you guys made short work of them, didn't you? Or at least you made short work of knocking them down. And there he goes. Ow. Yeah, I think I like the Fist of Ares more. I think I'm gonna switch back to that after this. Alright, they're all dead. Alright, let's take a look around. Make sure there's no, like, hidden Herms anywhere. Nope, I think that's about it. Let's go inside the temple. I can't walk through this gap. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, here we go.
These panels tell the story of the origins of the Golden Fleece. When this temple was first built, Athena herself inspired the artists. Would you like me to narrate?
Yes, please.
Tell us the tale, Pan.
As you wish. When Zeus claimed dominion over land and sky, not all of the vanquished Titans were sent to Tartarus. Those who did not oppose Olympus were spared, including the brothers Prometheus and Epimetheus. These artful brothers were charged by Zeus to create both man and beasts to populate the new Olympian world.
And then?
Epimetheus worked first and created the beasts. He gave to each their qualities. The birds were given flight. The bear was made strong. The horse swift. The peacock beautiful.
What of this next panel?
Prometheus then set about creating man, only to discover all the good qualities had been given to the beasts. Man would be a flawed creation.
Flawed.
But to make up for this, Prometheus gave him two great gifts. An upright form in the image of the gods, and knowledge of fire, stolen from Olympus. With these gifts, Prometheus knew man would gain superiority over the beasts and the birds and the fish.
Continue, Pan.
Epimetheus was jealous of his brother's craft, not wishing to be judged the lesser by Zeus. And so he made one more beast, taking back all the qualities from the others and giving them to this new creation. When he was done, there stood a magnificent golden ram. Epimetheus boasted that man was inferior to his creation in every way.
Continue, Pan.
Crafty Prometheus suggested they bring their two creations together to better judge their qualities. Prometheus knew that despite two great gifts, man also had vices, among them jealousy and a hunger for power.
And a hunger for mutton.
And then?
When the two were placed together, the man quickly saw that the ram was beautiful, potent, and completely trusting. Seeing this, the man fashioned a spear, slew the ram, and took its hide, which he then wore as a proud raiment.
The ram's hide is the golden fleece.
As old as mankind, a symbol of both his vice and his virtue.
So the first weapon was a spear. Good choice.
What of this next panel?
The Titan brothers were sent to Tartarus, Prometheus for stealing fire, and Epimetheus for creating the ram. The gods of Olympus then argued about what to do with the fleece. Zeus wanted to destroy it, but Hermes believed it should remain in the world to ensure everything done could be undone. Ultimately, a compromise was reached. The fleece would remain in the mortal world, provided it was kept under the care of wise Athena.
That turned out well, didn't it? Should have given it to Ares.
What of this next panel?
And so the fleece was kept here at Athena's temple on Kithra, guarded by her priests. Athena gave a drop of her divine blood to her first high priest as a boon to assist in this sacred duty. And so the bloodline of Athena was established.
There's a lesson for us all in that tale.
Well done, Pan.
The pleasure is mine.
I believe you.
Come, let's go.
Learn the history of the Golden Fleece.
These panels tell the story of the creation of the Golden Fleece. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I already heard it.
No.
That was very interesting to listen to. Pan and his voice actor, mind you, very good storytelling. Made that very, very interesting to listen to. I've got to look up who Pan's voice actor is, because he does a stellar job. I see something over here. There's like something red against the wall. What is that? It's just a shovel. Or a spade, I guess. I see no other Herms. Oh, things are beginning to open up again. At least I thought they were. Wait. Oh, I went back. I am such a fool. Alright, let's go further in. Uh-oh, it's Strixa.
3 more are waiting for you here. These 3 do not know their way.
There
is one thing I don't understand, Strixa. Or should I say, Athena. Why make the people of Kithra wait all these years before setting them free?
And what should they have been set free to? A ravaged island? A shuttered temple? Their leaders dead? I have preserved my people, protected them until the arrival of someone who could truly save them. I believe you might be that person. Your resolve on your quest has shown me as much. Will you prove me right?
I will try.
If this is your will, then I will try. What must be done?
3 more cases you must weigh. 3 more judgments you must cast. The 3 who remain bear the burden of this island's fate. Phaedon, Perseus, and Medusa.
Phaedon?
Where is Phaedon?
Phaedon is in the Hall of Philosophers, to the west. You must uncover the truth. Find out what part he played in Kithra's tragedy.
Perseus?
Where do I find Perseus?
In the Hall of Guardians, to the east. Perseus carries my blood, and so has not been preserved like the others. But he is in his own form of stasis. You must learn if he has the strength to bring an end to this.
Medusa?
The High Priestess. She is here?
She must be judged last, after the other 2. Only then will you be ready to confront the one in whom I place the greatest trust.
We will find these 3.
Remember, those outside could not be held responsible for the crimes that have occurred. They were worthy of being saved. Those inside the temple, however, must be judged by you. And be sure they will resist such judgment.
Now, how did you know that little girl was Athena?
There's something strange about a little girl living alone in the swamp, is there not? Particularly one with gray eyes.
Game is crashing again!
Particularly one with gray eyes.
This is why we don't follow Athena on Mycenae. Disguises, tests, trials. Give me plain-spoken Ares any day. Now, who gets gutted first? Phaedon to the west, or Perseus to the east?
We must deal with both before we're done. Come.
Alright, let's go deal with Phaedon first. Herm!
The Hall of Philosophers. Let all who speak within do so in the pursuit of wisdom and justice. Let speech come from the heart, and debate come from the head.
Which head? Huh.
Achilles.
Full piece of advice. Let the learned speak. Let the wise listen.
I hear people ahead.
It sounds like a debate.
A debate or an argument?
My fellow philosophers.
The hell was that?
The Golden Fleece was an abomination. It had no place in this world. Its theft, criminal though it may be, will serve the greater good in the end. This I promise you, or my name is not Phaedon!
You're Matt Mercer. No crime is good.
You speak falsely. No crime can serve the public good.
Can it not? And shall we take a nameless stranger's word on that?
My name is Jason, and I say your speech is false.
Then we must debate, sir. That is, if you have the credentials to speak before such an august company.
Hear, hear!
Our
Hear, hear.
custom demands that all who speak in this assembly first demonstrate a modicum of knowledge of the subject at hand.
Let there be questions, and let him offer answers.
Certainly you would have no objection to establishing your familiarity with the history of the fleece. For example, a most rudimentary question. Who created the Golden Fleece?
Technically Prometheus, right? Because he created man, and man created the fleece. So...
The Titan Prometheus is the answer.
Absurd!
Oh dear. I think he's serious. But alas, as we all know, the responsible party was his brother.
He made the golden ram.
Here's a question any acolyte would be expected to answer. What two gifts did Prometheus grant unto man?
Upright form and sacred fire.
Prometheus stole sacred fire from Olympus and gave it to man.
And the other gift?
An upright form.
The second was an upright form in the image of the gods.
He has it right.
Well answered, Jason. Perhaps a lucky guess? One more question to determine your worth. Tell us, who killed the golden ram?
Man.
It was man who slew the golden ram.
Indeed it was.
An excellent response.
A seed of truth. But does it lie on fertile ground, or cling in vain to rocky perches? You seem to possess a rudimentary understanding of the fleece's history. Very well. If nothing else, I'll help expand your education. Charity is a virtue, too.
This man has so many
Set the
teeth.
bounds of this discussion.
The thesis! The Golden Fleece is an abomination and has no place in the mortal world. The proponent, Phaedon, a humble servant of this temple and its high priestess. The opposition, Jason, an itinerant traveler from parts unknown.
Argument the first.
The fleece is an abomination. Was not he who created it, the Titan Epimetheus, cast down into Tartarus by Zeus for doing so? Clearly, the Lord of Olympus judged the act of creation to be evil and worthy of damnation. Can we not then infer that the product of that act is also evil and worthy of damnation?
A persuasive argument.
And yet a flawed one. Epimetheus' proud defiance of the command of Zeus was the cause of his undoing. How he defied that command is immaterial. His failing was due to a lack of...
Humility?
Humility. His pride drove him to create the golden ram in foolish competition with his brother. For that he was cast down by Zeus. Not for what he created, but for why.
Yes, your argument is sound. You have my support, sir.
Pure sophistry. A clumsy argument to snare the feeble-minded. We continue.
Argument the second.
The fleece circumvents the will of the gods and the natural order. The immortal gods look down from mighty Olympus and wish such and such to be. And then Cleophas, the half-wit goatherd, uses the fleece and makes such and such not so.
I say we just kill him.
No mortal should have the power to countermand the divine scheme of life, death, and afterlife. I, for one, believe the will of the gods should be inviolate to the whims and caprices of imperfect minds.
A devout argument indeed.
Devout? I say a cold and cynical one. What of men who honor the gods? What of men inspired by the gods? Does my opponent deny that through man the gods can enact their
Justice.
Justice? Your low opinion of our kind is unfortunate. But even more troubling is your low opinion of the gods. Surely those whose minds are perfect can foresee all outcomes, fleece or not, and ensure a just outcome.
Indeed, a stirring rebuttal. You have my support, sir.
An untenable retort! The standards of philosophy here are lacking. We continue.
Argument the third.
Verily, the Golden Fleece brings out the worst in men. Wars have been waged for its possession. Brother has killed brother to claim its power. Its very presence on Kithra endangers the people of this island. Woe unto he who sleeps upon a bed of gold, for light is his slumber and his trepidation constant. Greece is undoubtedly a more peaceful place without the fleece in it.
Insightful words, truly. The man has delusions of adequacy.
Do not fool yourself in thinking that a decrease of temptation ensures an increase of peace. Men will fight. They always do. If not for the fleece, then for power. If not for power, then for land. If not for land, then for gold. It's a flawed world, and we are its flawed inhabitants. It takes conviction to do what's right in such a world. It takes...
Courage.
Courage. That's how we prove the good in us. Take away the fleece and we are not suddenly made more virtuous. That's an argument made of vapor.
Your words soar upon the lofty wings of wisdom. I cast my lot with you, sir.
Vapor! Huh. Let us move to the closing arguments. Good sirs, I appeal to the most discriminating sagacity of this assemblage. The fleece is an abomination, a singularity, and singularities are dangerous things. It has the power to conquer nations, the power to raise the living from the dead, and yet it has no conscience. It gives its power indiscriminately to any who can claim it, whether by brutish strength or cunning guile. Why do we risk such calamity? And for what? All that good men should reasonably do, they can accomplish without the fleece. We are better off without it, say I.
I am a...
king.
Not a scholar. So what wisdom I have is born from governing men, not studying parchment. I am not one for...
absolutes.
categorical proclamations of surety. Particularly when it comes to subjects outside the ken of my experience. What I do know is this. The fleece is...
neither good nor evil.
Neither good nor evil. It does not decide its purpose any more than does my sword. The only thing certain in this life is...
uncertainty.
Nothing is certain. That is the vital condition of our existence. And the fleece is the embodiment of that uncertainty. Yes, it is a singularity, but that is nature. As such, how can the fleece be
out of place
in the mortal world? It was born of this world. We are taught that the Titan Epimetheus made the Golden Fleece.
True enough.
But why did he make it? To rival the glory of man. Is the fleece a risk in evil hands? Yes. But in good hands, it keeps us humble. For there is nothing we can do that it cannot undo. Used with prudence, the fleece encourages discipline and imparts wisdom, ensures justice, inspires courage.
I hope all here would agree that these virtues most certainly have a place in this world.
Brilliant! We hear Athena's wisdom.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear.
Well spoken, Jason. Truly, you are a man of many talents.
Someone fetch a laurel crown.
You can't all be persuaded by this chicanery!
Wonderfully said, sir.
Bah! It was too much to think this self-important rabble could comprehend simple truths. You, sir, are the most dangerous kind of agitator. And there's only one way to reason with an agitator.
There is no debate or argument with evil such as this.
Silence, filthy thing! I am the voice of this temple.
Well, well. Would you look at that?
Thief.
You stole the golden fleece!
What?
Not that it matters now. My work here is done. That slut Medusa was easy work. And her brother proved a coward. No! The fleece left Kithra in the Raven's clutch. The Black Tongues have it now.
You fiend!
Where is it? Where is the fleece? You will tell me. It is where you cannot find it. Where you cannot even search. This sword, it once belonged to a priest of Hades. We had a debate, he and I. We argued over who was the rightful ruler of Tartarus. He claimed Hades, while I know it to be Hecate. Despite my flawless reasoning, he simply refused to acknowledge the truth. It is a fine blade, is it not? When words fail.
That was gruesome. Successfully argued against Phaedon. Where's my mace? Oh, why is he gold? Look at this man. He's pink gold peach. Ow. Ow. I'm busy here, Phaedon. Wait, are we all fighting Phaedon? Is there a point to fighting this gold one? Give me my heals! Alright, get the sword out. Come on, get in here. Come on, buddy. Oh, dude, that did like half my health bar. Why is he like wiggling all over the place? Gotta wait for his gold to get off. Excuse me? Come on, my god powers are almost restored. Heal me! Ah! Gotta avoid this man and get my heals in. Got him. Slew Phaedon, Kithrin Corruptor. All sword attacks have a small chance to damage enemies even if they are blocking? Yes. Well, that was the end of him. And that is also where we're going to be heading back. Hello, sir.
How could we have been seduced by Phaedon's sophistry?
You guys don't seem very difficult to convince.
I can't believe we let a Black Tongue take control of Athena's temple. We must atone. We philosophers failed Kithra when she needed our wisdom the most. We must re-examine our entire system of beliefs to see where we fell short.
Your arguments about the importance of the fleece were persuasive. I have committed them to memory and will see that all our members study them. We owe you our lives. If not for you, we too would have suffered the terrible fate of Phaedon's supporters. Thank you, Jason. I'm ashamed to say I once sat in that hall and shouted praise to Phaedon.
It seems Phaedon fooled many people on this island.
Indeed. He had a way of being persuasive, but he had no answer to your argument. It was an honor to hear you speak. Where did you learn to orate in such a manner?
Holding court.
I have heard many petitions in my own court. I learned quickly the importance of fact and reason.
Truly, Athena chose her agent well. Thank you again, Jason.
Alright, very cool. Alright, that was one of two. Let's start heading over towards Perseus and hopefully get a save. I hate being beholden to the autosaves.
The Hall of Guardians. Here train the soldiers of the Temple Guard. Here they take their vows of discipline, courage, and humility. One spear can change the course of destiny. Motto of the Temple Guard of Kithra.
One spear is right. And I think I know which one it is.
Found all of Kithra's
The
Herms.
east path to Perseus.
Yep. And we got our autosave, which means we can save here. Alright. And that is going to do it for today's episode. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and stay tuned for next time when we go and speak to Perseus and possibly finish up Kithra. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.